very first Bay Area focus video, and I am here today at the beautiful Muir Woods National Monument, a stone's throw north of San Francisco. So let's take a look at the sights, the sounds, and if you have the technology at home, even the smells of Muir Woods. It's pretty quiet out, not a whole lot of people around. It's about a little past 8 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of sunny, some clouds in the sky. It's supposed to warm up a little bit later. You hear a bird. Can't really see it. It's in there somewhere. I like coming here when there's nobody here. You get pretty much the whole place to yourself. You look at this, they got a little entryway into the trunk of this tree here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty hollow inside. There are actually quite a few redwoods that have fallen and they're just lying on the ground, never being preserved. That one, for example, we'll take a look at the sharp edges of that trunk right there. It's pretty awesome. So that's pretty cool. Delegates from the United Nations met. They stood right where that tree is back in 1945. One of the cool things about Muir Woods is that they have these bridges that go across this creek. But right now, given that it's September and we're in the middle of drought, not much water. Got these park maps, about $1, but I guess we're on the honor system here. No hiking allowed off the trail. Which path should we take? One to the left or the one to the right? Was that chipmunk? All is still in Muir Woods. So the entrance fee to enter this place is about $7. It's not a huge amount, but today we didn't have to pay anything because this is free entrance. So there are actually other trails besides the main trail of Muir Woods that lead out of Muir Woods proper. You can hike to the surrounding area, including Mount Tamalpais State Park. But today we will take the Ben Johnson Trail and attempt to go around in one big circle up this TCC trail and down the Buchak Trail back into Muir Woods. But the sun is starting to come out, as you can see. Should make it for a nice hike up the surrounding trails. So we're actually leaving Muir Woods and entering the Ben Johnson Trail into the surrounding Mount Tamalpais State Park. The sign said it'll take about 3 hours to do the complete loop, but we'll see how long it takes us. That tiny hole, that tree right there. Pretty cool, you can see the treetops of the surrounding area across the way right there. And after walking along this path, I got a Lord of the Rings moment. Like we should run off to the side and hide, but obviously we don't want to do that because look how steep that drop is down there. So we just hiked the Ben Johnson Trail. We're about to head into the second part of the loop, the Staple Belt Trail. We actually hiked up there last time. All there is a fire road. It actually leads, if you follow it all the way back down toward the parking lot of Muir Woods. Last time we were able to see some deer around this area, but so far this time we've only been able to see some squirrels and some birds. Hear that? That is the sound of silence. Except that woodpecker up there. He just completed the Stapleville Trail and now entering the TCC Trail, the loop, back to Muir Woods. Along this trail so far hasn't been that bad. There's some straight areas along the trail, such as this one, this part of the trail. There are also some steep parts where it takes a little bit more effort to get up, but overall, not that bad. We're in the TCC trail and now we're entering the final part of the loop that leads us back to Muir Woods, and that's the Boot Jack Trail. So it looks like it's another 2.2 miles down Boot Jack Trail back to Muir Woods. We're about level with the creek here. I'm guessing we're nearing towards the end of the entire loop. Oops, false alarm. Looks like we got a ways to go. Now entering back into Muir Woods National Monument. So we just completed the loop of all 4 trails going clockwise, and it took us about 3.5 hours. That includes stops, so overall not a bad hike. Take a look at those awesome hollow sections of those trunks right there. It's pretty awesome to look at. So we are back in Muir Woods, and what they're known for are the redwoods. Not the most tallest or most giant, but still pretty amazing to look at. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Muir Woods. Look how awesome these trees are. One of my favorite places to go in all the Bay Area. I'm actually talking really softly right now because sound, as you can hear from that child, travels pretty far if you talk really loud. Even at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in late September, it's still pretty empty. Last time we came was during July, and it was packed full of people. So those who know, who come often, know, if you can, to come on a weekday or during the off season like today. So that actually do it for us from Muir Woods. Had an awesome time today. Hope to do more of these type of videos in the future. So see you all later. For those who come during a busy time, know that people park all along this road and they hike down toward Muir Woods, because Muir Woods has an extremely limited parking. But word is that in the future they're gonna start limiting parking and restricting access, so you're gonna have to start making reservations to enter the place.